I'm heading out here to the barn. I want to give you guys an idea of what a typical weekend morning looks like. It is about 5:20 a.m. and I'm gonna go out here first, check with the milkers before I start mixing feed. I just talked to the milkers for a little bit, made sure everything was going smoothly, no issues with anything. Now I'm gonna go out here and check how much feed's out here and sweep it in a little bit. Sometimes we get manure up here in the front, gotta clean it out. Just want to glance in here at the pre-fresh cows. Don't see any calves being born right now. Now I'm going to take the mixer down to the commodity barn and we'll start loading grain. I stopped down here at the feed room to look at the chart and got a little piece of paper here with the amount of each ingredient I need. We always mix the ingredients in the same order, and the general rule is start with your smaller ingredients and work towards your larger, so we'll end up there at the corn silage. That way stuff gets mixed as we go. If you add a small ingredient at the very end, you'll have a hard time mixing it through the whole batch. I went and shaved off some corn silage here for this morning. If you're not familiar with what corn silage is, I'll show you here in another month or two how we harvest it. But it's the whole corn stalk. We cut it off about 8 inches off the ground and chop everything up. So you got the stalk, the leaves, and the grain, and the corn cob and everything in there. And it makes a solid feed, really high yielding feed. And the cows do well on it, they like it. Heading back down to the tractor now. I'm gonna put the liquid molasses in as well as the toasted soybeans. The purpose of the liquid molasses is it's a sugar, so it's giving them energy, as well as it also just improves the taste and keeps the feed kind of moist, and the cows will eat it better then. Got everything in, now let's head down to the feed room. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start the harvester silo here to get haylage out. And while that's going, I'll get my mineral and then we'll run triticale in later. while I'm waiting for the feed to run into the mixer, come out here to the dry cow barn and push the feed in for them. Got everything we need. Now we're gonna go get corn silage. Came up here to the special needs pen. The mixer's still running for a little bit. In the mornings we go through and clean the troughs out, any extra feed, and if there's enough there I'll put it in the bucket and then we'll give it to the heifers. So I'm going to sweep this up and shovel it into the bucket. I came out here to the barn now, so we like to see a little bit of feed left in the morning. That means they had enough and they weren't hungry, but we don't want to have a lot of extra waste. And the reason we clean it up every day is just because we want it to be as fresh as possible, so the cows want to eat it. And this will go to the heifers. I'll shovel this into the scoop here, put it in the heifer mix, and they'll eat it up today. I got the troughs all cleaned up, had this much feed left. The milkers are almost done. They're letting pen 4 back in their pen now and milking the special needs cows. I want to go get the feed and run it out here. They're ready to eat. Before I run out to the cows, I came down here to the feed room. I'm just going to get 200 pounds out of here, and then we'll use that to feed these youngest heifers. We like to give them the cow feed just because it has a little bit more grain and extra goodies in it. Help them get a good start. Now we'll head out to the barn and run the feed out like normal. I got everything run out. Now I'm back out here at the bunk. I'm gonna dump in this little bit of feed we swept up and then a little more silage, and we'll mix up a quick batch for the heifers here at the home farm. I added a little bit of mineral and soybean meal. Now I'm letting the haylage run in. I'm gonna run this little bit of feed out to the first few pens here. got it run out. I'm done up here at this farm now. We bed up the special needs every other morning. Today's the off morning, so I'm not gonna have to worry about that. I just need to head down to the heifer farm yet and mix up for them. Down here watching the heifers for a bit. Weekends we have pretty nice. I usually only work about 5 hours on a weekend, and so I'll do one day, I'll do the feeding in the morning and evening, and then Dad will do the other day, and I'll have off that day. It's pretty nice to be able to get a day off, and also another day we're not really working too hard.